Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Evie and today we're returning to Eternia to play some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So it's been around 2 weeks now since the update has come out. I'm sure everyone's been enjoying it to the best of their ability. It's been really fun actually having villagers and stuff out and about. And there was something I didn't do last episode that I forgot completely about with the hotel. So I didn't make a official Eternia outfit, or I don't know what you can call it, but I decided to decorate the mannequin and I did kind of a Victorian Playboy theme. And it's been really fun seeing all the different villagers to go out and just wear that, and they look kind of a little goofy, but I like it. I think it's really fun to do. So for the first room I started to do today, we did a ranch room. So I went for a cottagecore theme and using a lot of the patchwork series and the ranch series. I felt like those complemented the idea of a cottagecore theme very, very well. And if I'm honest, I've been really accustomed to like how this series looks, and I really, really like the patchwork stuff. It's been something I don't even remember seeing prior to playing Happy Home Design or this update. Really, I can't even say it grew on me. It just didn't realize it existed, or I didn't see much of it till then. The ranch series, I will say, has grown on me quite a lot, actually, especially the kitchen, which I got today, actually, for my house. And hopefully soon I will have some more of my island together, or the house together, just to show you guys an update of what everything looks like on the island. Right now, it's definitely under construction. I've been doing some more terraforming and layouts yesterday, so I am hoping to have something put together soon where it's a little bit more viewable for people to see, but right now, it's just up to your imagination what disaster I have going on my island. But for this room here, I went for a really big theme of just R&R. So I'm coming into town just for like a little bit of relaxation, but also probably to visit some people. So they're like, hey, I'm in town. Do you want to come over for some coffee and stuff and chat and catch up? So that was kind of like the series I was going for right now. And I have a lot of fun making this room, actually. There wasn't a lot I could use. And that was really frustrating, but I really did like how this one turned out for the options I had and the items I had. And I made like a little sewing corner too with the cactus and the cutting board. I was going to say the ranch cabinet too. I was like, that's perfect for like mugs and stuff. And there was an item I didn't realize which was new until like a few days ago, which is that mug cupboard thing up on top of the dresser. I didn't realize that was an expansion update, and not expansion update, but like a part of the update. And I love it. I will say they did really well with that. And the cat series too. I kind of like the little cats, but I haven't seen that yet. I mean, I don't know what I would use the cats for, but I do like them. And I like that mug cover. So I like a good, and I will say I really enjoy this one. This is one of my favorite rooms I made, if I'm honest. But yeah, so moving into the next room, which we will get right into, I had a little bit issues with this one. It was around then when I realized that with Happy Home Designs, I haven't been playing it enough to have anything that would be fun with it. So with Happy Home Design, you get a lot of different like options to change your rooms. You can change your room size, you can change lighting, you can change this, that, and get like partition walls. And like it's a fun thing to have with the game, which I didn't have. So for this one here, I struggled greatly with, and which actually made me take a break from playing anything with the hotel, and why I haven't been uploading videos of the hotel, was because I realized I didn't have a lot of the stuff I wanted. And it was just very limited in what I could do. Because with the hotel, you only have 8 rooms. And I don't know if you can change them or edit them, like, later on. You probably can. But, like, I don't think that's fun to go back and do. Maybe, like, when you're bored, you're like, you know, it'd be nice to, like, have some fun with that. And do it then. But I wanted, because I know Happy Home Designs, technically, you can go back and whatever. But you're doing so many different rooms and so many different variations. It's, like, a different thing. And you get to choose what rooms you do. So I found that like a little bit different, and why I kind of was like, okay, like we'll take a break until we get like the partition walls and a few other things with that. And that was kind of the room that maybe for this, because I couldn't really think of anything fun to do. I mean, I was like, for this one, maybe some friends are hanging out in this cute little slumber party room, like doing your nails. And that was kind of what I wanted to do too, is like have like a little nail corner or makeup corner. So in hindsight, it kind of like a little slumber party room, which is what I was going for. And I think I could have done more if I had the more room at the time, and maybe that, or just like a few items too, because I felt like I just didn't have a lot of items that I wanted. And that was kind of the issue with having started the island back in September, was the fact that I don't have the items I need, or I'm missing out on a lot of different items, whether they're seasonal or stuff I haven't come across yet. And same with like my house too, if I'm honest. There's a lot of things I don't have for like DIY that I want to make my house look fun and nice, and why I don't include my own house or like the outside of the rooms anymore. Not rooms, but like outside islands. Just I feel like I'm missing out on stuff, and I've been like going to like the Happy Home Paradise Island every day now just to get all the items I could, and like checking the Nookling shop to increase my catalog. It's just trying to get everything back was just so frustrating, if I'm honest. And it's just I haven't been that frustrated since the update came out, and I just realized how like little stuff I have for certain things, and I'm like, oh. Same with terraform. I actually ended up getting all the paths, and I've been terraforming again, and I'm hoping to do more. But for this room here, we have everything we need for Happy Home Designer, and I was really excited. So we can change the lighting of everything. We can choose if we want windows. We can choose partition walls. We can have accent walls. We have a new pathway into the hotel room. I think this one here I was really excited to make, and today I ended up getting the beam for the walls, because I will go on a really quick tangent for that. For this one here room, I went for like a theme where I can't really say it's like you're coming for work, but I just feel like someone who's like got money, maybe they're coming here, the penthouse suite. That was like the vibe I was going for, and I went for more like, I don't want to say New York, because I don't know if this is like a New York theme, but like New York City, maybe Gotham or something. Like Gotham City, you know, like very just dark colors, monotone, like, oh no, like not one spot of color, please. And I decided to add a little bar because I feel like a bar just kind of went fitting for that. But anyways, yes, today I ended up getting the beams for the room, which I didn't realize I had to make prior to using them. So I had to stop everything in the middle of making the room and go and craft that. Because I just automatically thought it came with the inventory. It turns out it don't. So if you get the beams and you want to go make a hotel room, make sure to go back and craft them. Because otherwise you can't, and it's just very frustrating. And then, unfortunately, with these rooms, you can't just save them halfway through. Because with Happy Home Design, you can save them halfway through. And here's when you see that I was like, oh no, I don't have them. And I was like, do I go back and get them? I was like, no. I need to go back and get them because otherwise it just looks horrible. It just gives me trauma to Happy Home Designer. Because like the last few weeks, I have been like, all I've been doing, I mean, you can't really go outside. And by the way, if you're from Canada, how is the shoveling going? How is the snow in your city? Because, like, it is not just, it's been an awful winter. It's been a horrible winter, if I'm honest. But since I can't go outside, because the only thing to do outside is just to freeze or shovel, I've been stuck inside a lot playing Happy Home Design. And that is why in the last 2 weeks, I've been able to get everything I need for the hotel rooms, which has been great because now I'm excited to make more things. But it's been frustrating, and Happy Home Design, it's fun. I had a lot of fun making it. Like, I definitely recommend getting it if you're into like Animal Crossing, and with the direction they've been going with the update, you kind of need it. And I feel like a lot of people probably ended up buying Happy Home Design because you can't really do too much with the hotel rooms, and I will say that is a flaw, or just really frustrating because otherwise it's really small and just cramped, and like you're very like short-handed on what you can and can't do, which has been frustrating. But I do like now that I can play around with the shape of the room, add more things. And like I think that's also why I've been neglecting the hotels. It's just I didn't see the point in doing it if I have to go back and redo it after. But the like villagers, it's whatever. Like I don't really care for the DLC, and you can hear how tired I am in my voice. I've recorded this like twice now, and there's just been some technical difficulties with that. It's frustrating. This is like the same rant I went on 3 times, but I actually had an idea for a YouTube short. It was going to be my first short because I haven't done anything with the shorts yet. And I was really excited to do a short because it's been intimidating to try them out. But it was going to be like basically a rant about the walls. Because I didn't realize the beams were a thing you get shortly after. Because like the walls, they just don't line up with anything. And you can't make like an angled room, which is very, very annoying. And I got like a few rants. So like stay tuned if you're mad about Happy Home Design. But yeah, it's just been frustrating because I can't do that. And then, like, rooms just look really weird. And, like, when I was making my cafe, I couldn't line things up with, like, a desk because I was going to have, like, a little cafe kitchen kind of in the back. And I like how my cafe turned out, but it took me 3 hours to do that cafe. And it was not a fun day. And I was really frustrated about that. Like, it's been frustrating with this game. I haven't said that enough already. But so thankfully the beams came out, and I realized today that's basically how people make things look nice. And I visited a house yesterday in Happy Home Design, and it was so nice what they had done, I gotta say. And I don't want to visit too many houses because they make me feel bad about my like lack of skill, but genuinely I feel like it's fun too when you're bad at decorating because you gotta get creative, right? And especially now that I'm like posting things online, I just feel so insecure about posting like building stuff, even with the Sims videos too. I'm like, oh my gosh, my builds suck. And I just think about like Hip Hip Renee's videos where it's like, your builds suck and you should feel bad. And obviously like it's a fun little series, but then I'm like, I'm actually bad at this. But I think it's fun because it's a game at the end of the day. It's not serious, and like just have fun with it. And that's what I try to do and try to tell myself, so I'm not just taking it way too serious and I stress myself out about it, because what else are you going to do? So I did reset it a second time to put everything in at a different angle. It was just, I didn't like how it was working, and I didn't want to reset it because I already reset it like so many times. Like the piano too, I really thought the piano would have been a nice touch, but you can't put the piano on an angle. You can only do hot dog or hamburger style with the piano. And it was really frustrating because I really wanted to have it on a slant, so it's on an angle, but like that would be something you could have. And like I said with the shorts, and like I had a whole rant ready for it and just an idea for a video, but then I realized you can do that, and then I would look a little bit foolish with it. And that was frustrating, and why I have beef with this game now, and why I never want to see Lottie again. And I realized the other day too, she was an axolotl. And obviously like it's a pun on the name, Lottie, axolotl, axolotl, I don't know. And it was just, it frustrated me as well, because I don't know why that frustrated me, and I didn't realize she was an axolotl, because like, she looks like one. And I don't even know the point of that topic. I'm tired. And I'm tired of building in this game, but it's been fun. So like, how have you been feeling about the update? I do like it, if I'm honest. I think seeing like the different villagers and stuff come onto your island is a lot of fun. Because like with the campsite, they're kind of like limited to where they go. And I mean, it's fun to play the games with them, but only so much you can do. And it's just nice to see fresh faces every day. We had a familiar face actually visit us a couple days ago, and it's on my Tumblr if you wanted to go check that out. And I highly recommend checking out my Tumblr. My Tumblr's a fun place. I like Tumblr. And I seen someone say that 2026 is going to be the year of Tumblr, so you should get started on that bandwagon now and check me out on Tumblr. My link is in the bio. Not sponsored by myself, but you should check it out. Yeah, so Agnes, who was our starting villager, her and Antonio were. She came and visited Eternia the other day, and I was happy to see her. I was like, hey girl, how are you doing? Because now villagers remember if they've seen you before. And I was excited, but then she was like, I hope you know I'm not moving back to Eternia. And I'm like, girl, like, you were rude to start with, and like, moving away from Eternia hasn't changed you any. And it was just like, okay, well, there goes my excitement of I've seen you again. Like, you are not welcome back. If I see her again, let's just say I'm gonna Lord of the Fly that pig. And I was so close to swearing there. Agnes almost made me swear, so. But she was rude about it. I'm like, girl, like, why are you on a high horse? You're a pig. And like, she actually is a pig, so I can say that. Anyways, so she visited, and I regret seeing her, so. Thank you, Agnes. Oh, and with my school, when I was making the school, it turns out, like, I guess one of the villagers you cook. So I accidentally invited, Antonio to the village island thing so you can make a house for him. So I made a dream house for Antonio. Like, he is my favorite villager, I'll be honest. I never knew he existed before this island when I started in September, and he ended up growing on me so much. He's just so cute, a little like emo anteater look to him, but I made a house for him, and he ended up being the teacher at my school. And I made a writing, I guess, like, oh, it'd be fun to do like a little like literature school, and Antonio is just here like muscles, so it just makes no sense. I love it. I love that guy. He's so sweet. But anyways, we're almost done the video, so I will say a big thank you if you made it this far, and thank you if you see my other videos. Please check out my other content. I'm still growing, and I've been posting like a little bit less like the last little bit because I've been trying to work on different things and just have fun with different content. Anyways, but other than that, I will say thank you again. Please leave a like, comment, or you can subscribe. And in the next time, I will probably be doing more hotel stuff. Or maybe I'll do an island tour if I finally get my stuff together and get my island done and make it look nice. Because right now, my island is highly under construction, and it's a little bit embarrassing. But anyways, I am going to go and finish the episode of Hard Launch from Dana Phil for the rest of my Monday evening. I definitely recommend checking that out. That's the only thing that got me through building this skyscraper thing was Hard Lunch Monday. But anyways, other than that, I will catch you next time. I hope you have a great day. If you are dealing with storms, I definitely recommend staying warm, staying safe. But I will catch you next time. Goodbye.